and I don't know anybody who doesn't love their slow cooker for ease of use, coming home to the great smell.
Feel like somebody else made dinner for
you're like, thank you,
Yeah.
me, right? And that's what this is, but that is only a fraction of what this is. It's there on the screen. It's a 9-function, all-in-one cooker. So, yes, it does the slow cooking, but here, I'll do this quickly. It roasts, bakes, sautés, slow cooks at low and high, is a rice cooker, steamer, stew maker, and warmer for a large meal. It is all-in-one, but what it hasn't been for long is clearance price now at $79.96. Oh my gosh, I forgot about the Easy Pay. $13, guys, to get this home. Can you bake a cake in your slow cooker?
Can you believe it? I honestly can't. This is amazing. There is a baking setting on this, and it turns this into a little bit of an oven. And I don't know if you can see down below, but look, this cake is pulling away no problem. I mean, that is amazing to me. Look, I'll show you another piece. And seriously, a huge cake, right? You can take 2 cake boxes here easily. And look how beautifully it comes out. That to me is amazing. And then, of course, that's just the bake function. So that's a function number 1.
And keep an eye as Meredith goes down, because, and we'll tell you the names, but she's using every single color
and you can see them right down here too. So if you take a look, you're going to see all the different functions around the side there. So we've got bake, we've got saute, we've got roast, we've got slow cook, 2 settings, a high and a low. You've also got the keep warm setting, the rice setting, the steam setting, and the Is that stew? Stew setting, thank you. And then you've got a delay timer, so if you're not ready to start right away, you can tell it to start at noon. And tell it to start, and you can set the temperature and time yourself with the plus and minus button. So simple controls, but so many things that you can do. So we've talked about the bake setting. This is the saute setting. So if I wanted to do, say, a little stir fry, broccoli, chicken, stir fry. There I go. I've done my chicken and some onions already. Now I'm going to add stir fry sauce, which has some stock in it, so there's some liquid in there. That is going to help steam the broccoli. We've got ginger and garlic.
Wait, so couldn't I then, like, if I was doing a pot roast or something, I could sear that first and then just do the slow cooking on it as well?
You're just jumping ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. I do this all the time.
Over here.
I don't know what she has. Oh, my.
That's okay.
I'm sitting here shopping for myself, and I'm not thinking about what we got
you know what?
lined up.
It's a good question, right? Well, it makes you think, right? Can I do 9 things? Well, can I do this? Can I do this?
do that?
Can I do this? And
The
most of
answer's
the
yes.
time, the answer is yes. So here we are actually roasting. So yeah, start by searing this in the bottom of the pan, and then
that is a big,
huge roast, right? So then you sear it. Then it comes with a rack that you can put in 2 different positions, either an elevated position or a lower position. Here we have it in the lower position, but it elevates that beef roast above the bottom of the cooker.
Here comes that juice.
We have all that juice down below that we put in to give it a nice moist result. But look how gorgeous, right?
Look at that.
Look at that beautiful beef roast, right? So that was cooked, and then down here, look at all your veggies, right?
It literally is one pot cooking, because you didn't even have to use anything to sear the meat ahead of time. And there's your rack on the inside, which you also get included. Do you mind if I pause and just show the colors really quickly? Because I know we're racing down them, but if somebody loves that color down there. Yeah, and that's it. And already the stainless is the most popular color choice. It will not be reordered, and I don't know how long it's going to be on a $13 Easy Pay. So choose your color as soon as you can. There's the stainless. Then this is your red, but we call it cinnamon, but oh my gosh, is that gorgeous?
Isn't it?
I'm thinking if you have this and the George Foreman in the red, you just did a kitchen makeover. Next up is your green. Then we have it in blue, again in these gorgeous metallics. And then, oh my gosh, purple slow cooker. Come on.
Look at that.
It's the most limited one. That doesn't surprise me, because anytime we have purple anything, it's crazy popular. And now we're starting to repeat the colors. So there are your choices. 9 in 1. We just knocked out like 3 or 4 of them, right? And let's keep going.
Now look at this. Okay, so here, steaming, and I've put the rack in a different position. I've elevated it. We steamed some broccoli or asparagus earlier, and then look at that gorgeous side of salmon that we were able to steam. That's beautiful.
And how long would that take?
That would only take about 15 minutes. I put this in when we were actually previewing
when we were starting.
Yeah, so it wouldn't even take that long.
That's great.
So really, really easy to do there. We're just steaming. So you add some aromatics. You add some white wine, some lemon juice or lemon slices,
right,
some
but you
thyme
didn't
down
add
below.
Butter and oils.
No, super, super healthy way to cook, right?
That's great.
And then, of course, if you want to use that stew setting, you can make stews or chili.
Okay, I think this is why everybody's crowding around right now.
You could do the slow cooker setting high, slow cooker low, or the stew setting when you're actually making chili.
And this is 6.5 quarts, so we're talking capacity. I know a lot of you looking at the price and going, oh, it must be like the mini, right? 6.5 quarts is big capacity, and I think far more affordable than a lot of the really good slow cookers that you're going to see out there that only do that. But this is Cook's Essentials. If you own anything Cook's Essentials, I mean, I have for years and years, and they're nearly impossible to kill.
Yeah.
So you're going to have these things forever, and you're picking it up at less than $14 a month.
They're lingerers. They stick around in your kitchen,
yes,
right?
Yes, they do.
So nice. But here's the thing. How many people could you feed with 6.5 quarts, right? That's a big, if you think about the average serving, really is like 8 to 12 ounces.
Right.
But let's say it's 16 ounces. Let's say it's a pint. That's like 12 to 15 people right here. That's amazing,
yeah,
right?
That you just threw in there in one pot and you turned it on. The whole theme of the show has been like doing better by your family with better cooking, knowing what's going in so that you know what you're eating, and this is an easy way to do it.
And this is one of my favorite meals. Now, I forgot to even mention that there are 13 recipes in the manual for here. So you get this is one of them. It's a salsa chicken with rice. So we actually brown these little chicken thighs at the beginning. Then you put your vegetables in, you put your rice in, you pour salsa over the top of the chicken, finish it with some cheese. It cooks under the rice setting. Super easy.
Oh, so you just set it to cook the rice and it cooks everything else.
Cook the rice and it cooks everything else as well. But that's a huge meal for a big family, which I love. And
But Meredith, I've presented rice cookers at close to this price, and I've presented slow cookers at close to this price,
Right.
and I've even presented pieces that do like a couple of those at this price or higher. And this is a 9-in-1 at a clearance price. Your comparable retail is $127, and today it's $47 less than that. And then we've got 6 easy pays, and 30 days to try it out. So it's almost like, what is holding you back?
Right.
Or if your slow cooker has seen better days.
There's only one thing.
Yeah.
What color?
What color do you want?
What color do I want?
Glass lid I love, so I can watch as I go. All right. And then what about how do I clean the whole thing?
Look at
Because
this.
do I pick the whole thing up?
I wanted to show you this, right? So here, that whole insert, non-stick, comes out, no problem, easy cleanup. You can put it in your dishwasher if you want to, but so easy in the sink.
Fabulous.
So just absolutely easy to use. This is a great tool for somebody who doesn't have a huge kitchen. Like maybe you don't even have a kitchen. You want to take this to the office space. You know, and you have it next to the coffee maker, so now you can actually make meals for whoever's there in the office or the dorm room. You know, people say, are they allowed in a dorm room? I'm like, you're allowed anything once.
Right.
Right?
You have an outlet.
Yeah, I have no idea. You can do anything one time.
The answer would be yes, actually. Yeah, I'm doing some research for my daughter in dorms, you know, she's on her way. Yeah, you plug it in. You can do a little waffle maker, right?
Good.
And what about just like rewarming and heating up as your
as a buffet server?
Yeah.
Exactly. So keep warm setting is right in there, so you can just use it as your buffet server if you want to. These are slow cooker stuffed peppers. And the hardest part of this is just getting them out. Of the thing.
And not because they're sticking, but because they're just
because they
so
like to
juicy
topple.
good.
Let's get that guy over there.
I always scoop everything out.
They have to lean it up against the front.
Yeah.
But look at that.
That's gorgeous.
So easy. And then we've got our tomato sauce down here below, which we could scoop up if we want to pour on top. Look how easy this is. This is slow cooker meal. This is the meal that you come home to and you feel like somebody else made it for you because you did it so long ago you forgot.
It's almost
yourself.
like a hobby. Like if you pick up slow cooker cookbooks or you go online, you kind of rediscover different ways that you can cook almost literally by just throwing the contents into the slow cooker and then leaving it and coming back. And if that's the only function in which you used this, it would be worth every penny for Cook's Essential quality for less than $80. But that is one of the 8 different functions that this has. We're timing this perfectly. We're at the final of our, look at this, you did literally 9 different meals in this one. Right, and then
look
we'll take you through colors.
Look at this beautiful pulled pork. Just coming right apart. I mean, that is the beauty of this. This slow cooks.
This smells so good.
And then it goes right into that keep warm phase. So does the rice setting. As soon as it's done, it goes right into keep warm. So you don't even have to worry about timing so much. Just get the rice in there, cook it.
And how about this? 9 of these are going, and it's actually cold in the studio. So like if we had 9 ovens going or 9 stoves going right now, we'd be sweaty messes.
So we can do the slow cooking. We can do slow cooking on a high setting, doing our peppers.
Are you keeping track of this?
We can also use the rice button to make rice dishes like this salsa chicken and rice. Here, we're keeping our chili warm, but we could use one of 3 settings for our chili, the stew setting or the slow cooker settings. Here we steaming salmon and asparagus. Here we roasted. Look at that gorgeous.
She's just showing off now, by the way.
I know, seriously, like I did any of this myself. Look at this roast, gorgeous, right? And then back to our stir fry. Look how beautiful the broccoli is now. Nice and bright green.
So bright green.
Yeah, ready to go over our rice. And then
clearance price.
Don't forget the last thing we did was bake a cake.
But what about dessert? Oh, yeah. In fact, whoever actually baked this cake, can we get a shot of this? Because they need props and credit, because that thing is gorgeous.
Yep.
All right. We have it in stainless, popular, red, the teal, blue, and the most limited purple. Gorgeous cake that you did in a slow cooker. What? K44472 is the item number, the highest easy pay. Now you're just torturing us, Quinn. 6 easy pays of $13.33. Hey, let me give you an update, a revisit, and thank you, Meredith, by the way.
Thank you, Jen.
All too brief. So we are down to the